What's up, everyone? This is Kirk on PhD20, talking more about D&D, talking about tabletop games, and talking today about some videos I did a few weeks ago. I did some live rants on tabletop gaming and technology. And to sum those up, I did two of them. They were live hangouts, and I just ranted about how basically technology has not caught up to tabletop gaming. Or basically we don't have really awesome tools for tabletop gaming, the tools that we should have because technology has come that far. Just think of the things we have in this world, the websites that we have, the software we have. There's no reason that we can't have that for tabletop RPGs. But we really don't, and that's what I talked about in those live rants. This video today will be talking a little bit about something that I found that actually satisfies quite a bit, puts out the fires of my complaints, at least. And it's funny because I found it right after I stopped filming the second rant video. I found this website, and if you follow me on Facebook, you're going to know exactly what it is. But today I'm going to talk about how it works, why it's awesome, and why you should try it out. So consider this my first impressions on the City of Brass website. So the website is www.cityofbrass.io. Now, this is a website, obviously, so it's web-based, which to me, right there, beats out Realmworks. Because Realmworks, while it can be a really cool product, it's a Windows program. So it's not web-based. It's not available on Mac. Like, it's 2016, so to have a Windows-only program seems really far behind to me. But anyways, go get that rant in my live video. So it's a website. You say, well, Obsidian Portal is also a website. Yes, and I used Obsidian Portal for, 5 years. So I'm very well aware of what all Obsidian Portal can do. I've been using it for a long time. It's either 4 or 5 years. I'm pretty sure I had it set up right after we started playing D&D for the first time. But Obsidian Portal is a set of wiki pages sort of built towards or geared towards tabletop RPGs. And while it's really nice and allows for quite a bit of customization if you know kind of how their code base works, it's had its share of problems over the years, and it doesn't have a set of actual tools. It's more like, here, build a wiki page, and then link to this wiki page, and link to this wiki page, and before too long, you're 1,000 pages in, and so it becomes very hard to navigate, I guess you should say. So, City of Brass, and I'll give credit, I think it was Games Master Toolbox on Facebook, I think, had posted an article about tech websites. I think it was an EN World post, and I looked through them, and City of Brass was one of the last ones listed. And so I checked it out because I had never heard of it somehow, and it was amazing. It blew my mind the first day. First of all, you get to the website, and you're like, man, this is a good-looking website. Which, number one, that's a pet peeve of mine when websites don't look good. But anyways, you get to the website, looks good, looks awesome. It costs money. That's one thing, one downside, at least at the beginning, I thought. But you get a 30-day free trial. Not like those 30-day free trials you see everywhere where you give them your card information or payment information, and then at the end of the 30 days they bill you. No, that's not how it works, because I'm 12 or 13 days into my trial, and I have never given them any payment information. So my guess is, at the end of the trial, if you like it, you can opt to pay and then continue, or you just get shut off. So I think that's nice that you don't have to give them information and then cancel if you don't want it. So 30-day free trial. Basically, you have kind of 3 or 4 builders within the website. So you build what's called a district. First of all, your district, consider that to be your setting. And then the 4 builders, you have the world builder, where you actually build your world out. You build the districts, you build cities, towns, histories, whatever you want. But you have the world builder where you actually build the world. Then you have a story builder. Now, story builder is where you can actually go in and write adventures and link them to your world and link them to your campaign, which is the third one. So you have world builder, story builder, campaign builder. So campaign builder, obviously you build your overarching campaign, organize it, and then you link adventures from story builder into it, which is really, really cool how that works. And there's a fourth one, which I have not dabbled too much with yet. It's called the entity builder. And I believe that's for like building characters, NPCs, creatures, because you can actually build your own, which is really cool. And then obviously use them everywhere else in your setting, in your adventures, and whatnot. So you have these different builders you go into on the website. But it is essentially you are building kind of an interactive website for your setting. Because you have your home pages, you have the menus on the left, the navigation menus, and what's really cool is those are customizable. So, at first they're going to say home, atlas, people, and history, for instance. But if you want to say something else, like on one of my settings, there's a main city, the only city, it's called Sanctum. And so on the left, I created a menu option called Sanctum. And then pages you build within your setting, you get to choose which menu items lit up and links to them. So anything that had to do with something inside of Sanctum, that Sanctum menu item on the left, the navigation item, was lit up. And so I think that's really cool. It's just very customizable. The menu, the images that you can put in, you can put like a stock image from their stock library, or you can upload your own images. You can put an image on each page. You can actually embed images further down the page if you like. It's got formatting built in, so if you want to do like headers, you can do that. But then kind of a unique thing is that, I mentioned these 4 different types of builders, but they're all very similar. They all have a lot of the same setup. So you have like sections of a page, and you can build out different sections to have different information. Or you could just type it all in one if you wanted. But you could name a section, blacksmiths within a city. And then you could name a section, bakeries, whatever. Those are terrible examples. But those sections can be formatted differently. So you can have a text section, which will look normal, however you format it. You can have a read aloud section. So the second section on your page, you could choose the option that this is a read aloud. And that's going to actually put like this nice yellowish banner behind it. And basically it's going to stick out. And so you know that is read aloud text. Then you have sections for like private GM only notes. And so you can build these different sections to kind of piece together your pages, which makes it very cool. And the cool things you can do with those sections and this thing called features, which show up at the top of your page, is really cool. So I'll talk about just 2 more things in this video because I'm going to do more with this website in the future. But within the features at the top of the page, you can link child pages. So imagine, for instance, you have written an event for an adventure. So this event is that the PCs arrive at town. So that's your page. Then children pages, so pages that you build underneath this one, they're children to this parent page. Maybe you build 3 different encounters against 3 different bandit groups. You can tell the parent page, the arrival to town, that you want all of the children to show up in the features. So at the top of that event page, it's going to list all of the children pages underneath it. So all 3 of your bandit encounter pages will be listed up there as clickable links to those, and anything else you would create as a child underneath that, as long as you have that rule built in, which is very cool and might make no sense until you actually see it. The other one is tags. You can do the same thing with tags. You can tag people, places, different pages, and And basically you can call those tags into other pages. You can say show all tags that are, show all of this specific tag. So for one of my settings, I put Destiny's Point people as a tag, and then I called that into Destiny's Point, the city page, and so you've got all these people, and I titled it People of Destiny's Point. And it's just a cool way to basically build in links to other pages. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling here because a lot of this, if you've never seen it, is going to make no sense at all. Just trust me when I say that you need to check out City of Brass if you're looking for an online campaign organizer. And the stuff that they have planned for the future and the stuff that may already be rolling out, I'm just not aware of. They have a lot of functionality planned for actually in the game. So being able to track things in game, which is just very, very cool. So head over to www.cityofbrass.io. Leave a note in the comments to let me know what you think of it. If you've built anything on it, let me know. That would be awesome. And in the meantime, I'm going to head back over there and do some world building. But hopefully in the next coffee and campaign building video, you'll get to actually see it in action. If you have any questions for me, though, hit me up. Otherwise, they have a really good YouTube channel for City of Brass that has the actual walkthroughs. I highly recommend doing at least those main walkthroughs. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and have an awesome week of gaming, everyone.